Hello everybody, and welcome to another video. If you're at this point in time, you're at the start of the video, and you might be wondering, what on earth is this? Well, let me bring you all the way back so we can start from the start. That was a bad transition. Hello everyone, and welcome to Grab Parkour Madness. Now, I think I'm going to be doing some nostalgia and just documenting these rooms that I've made in the past. So, let's get right into it. Looking over here, we have Level 1. In my opinion, Level 1 is the easiest level. So without further ado, I will go ahead and do all the levels. And there you go. That was Level 1. We are now at Level 2. Level 2 consists of hand-to-eye coordination. Hand-to-eye coordination meaning jumping up to the left and right and left and right, trying to catch your fall. Now let's see how I perform. With that portion out of the way, I'm going to do this kind of wall section. Now this is a little complicated. Up next, we have some stunts that I need to try and get to. And then there is a nasty hole that you need to jump over. With that, we enter Level 3. Level consists of some spikes, some avoiding obstacles, and generally lots of grabbing. Otherwise you fall in a deep pit. Up next is Level 4. Level 4 consists of climbing upward rather than grabbing on points in the air. Hand-to-eye coordination with climbing rocks, and side-to-side jumping. here we have the side-to-side jumping. And with that out of the way, we move on to level 5, which consists of sliding, jumping, hand-eye coordination with smaller rocky objects, and an interesting rotating object. Level 6 consists of using the elevator, first of all. So, let's go up and find out where this goes. And with that, we now enter the next level.
Game on! A little longer than a few minutes later.
Yeah. Hey. And with that, we reach level 7. Level 7 again, left and right. We have a bowling alley, and I believe we head to level 8. The goal is to get a strike, or getting all the pins gone in order to move to the next level. I would say you have around 3 or 4 chances to strike. Yes. And into level 8 we go. Level 8 is quite relentless, with no checkpoints whatsoever to keep you from falling, which means you have to endure the course of grabbing. And with that, we head into level 9. Level 9 is basically just telling you, it's gonna be okay, because in level 10, that's the really big deal. Level 9's just kind of like a warm-up for what level 10 will be. As I don't think I mentioned before, there are 1 through 10 levels, so you're almost there. Congrats! Let's start off. Over here, we have quite the simple line. And well, we're just walking on a very thin line. And over here, we have sort of a reminder of level 3. Single fall. Over here, we have some monkey bars. Is the fact that there's some here, we just have some lasers. Now you don't want to touch these lasers, because if you do, you will be sent back to the way back of the way back. I should not touch that laser. Definitely. And with that, we are at level 10. Congrats! Now, you'll get to see what it really looks like. And welcome to level 10! Now, what is so interesting about level 10 is the fact that, well, level 10 is a bit deceiving. You see, we have level 10.0, level 10.3, level 10.6, and so on. Let's go on ahead and start with level 10. Over here, we have a wall that goes vertical and a 45-degree angle backward, which is very fun. Ay, caramba. Certainly the workout. Darn. I do not like how difficult this is. Oh days. As you can see, we are going absolutely crazy. Oh. here, we have some spikes that go up and down. And if you touch the spikes, you teleport back down. Oh! We have some jumps relating to level 8, in which, if you fall, you go to your ultimate doom. Here we have some interesting walls, which you have to kind of dodge in order to jump to the next platform. Over here, we have an intricate design of things you want to touch and things you don't want to touch. Here, we have a similar design to level 8, except instead of viewing the view, you become you. Oh, and then we have to transition to the other side. How lovely. No, that didn't happen. There you go. Easy peasy. Hey. Never happened. This game is unbelievably easy. There is no doubt that you can't do this. So I invite you, if you still can, as Rec Room is shutting down, please go give the game a try. See if you can beat me my fabulous world record time. See me. Hey. Oh. And now we switch over. Now we switch over to the side. Hey! You can see now the glass wall ending as we prepare to move to the next section. As you can see, I cleared the glass wall the first try. I am not at this. Now, wasn't that very easy? Oh, I'm sure nothing bad will happen on this bridge. As we've seen, the bridge design in this game is absolutely fabulous. Here we have about a very, 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 very tall climbing. Up we go. Oh. Finally, we made it to 10.3. Yes, it is so incredibly. And this is level 10.3. Very fitting, I know. So, let's see what level 10.3 is all about. First of all, we have some left and right jumps. Second of all, if you touch these red blocks, you will be sent back, so you have to jump your way around them without going in the back. And after that, we have more climbing. And more climbing. And after that, you have a throwback to that golden slide, in which instead of just enjoying and sliding down, you have to not touch these red boxes, otherwise you'll have to climb all that again. Now, along with that, you'll have an even smaller dump at the bottom, and you have to keep sliding. So, let's see how you do. And then we have some small, tiny, itty-meeny bitty ones. You don't talk about what you just saw. Moving on, we have a maze. If you touch the red blocks, instead of being sent back to the start, you will be sent back to level 10. Sorry for that. If you fall, you go back to level 10. If you touch the kill blocks, you go back over there. So, don't do that. After you clear this section, we have more climbing. You think climbing like this was enough? We're gonna go full on backwards. If backwards was not enough, let's go more backwards. And if more backwards wasn't enough, let's go even more. And I think we've had enough of backwards, so I'm going to treat you with 1,000 feet of climbing. And now that you're finally at the top, all you have to do is cross this gap. Very simple. And with that done, you've reached level 10.6. Congratulations. Let's see what's in there. Level 10.6. Now, as you can see, we came from there in a very long drop, and we now have a lovely, lovely game to play. Simple indeed. After that, you're gonna have to go and do these. Now you might be wondering, what is this? Because we don't see anything. But if you take a closer look, you will see there are black studs Isn't that just great? Once we are done with the stunts, we can now head on to this very long tunnel. This tunnel will have an animation in which you will have to do jumps in time. You will see what I'm talking about. This guy opens up, and now you've got to do this. That never happened. With that out of the way, we now have to do this very fun
Hey guys, it's Emily Waffles, yay!
Once that is done, we now move on to the jumping section. From here, we have to jump on the tiniest, incredibly tiny blocks possible. And that's it, everyone. That's the thing. Unfortunately, given the fact that we kind of had other things to work on, and the fact that this is such an old game, I would say 4 old, we never got to the point that we could finish level 10. Of course, that has been MadnessGrabParkour. Thank you for listening in. Thank you for watching me. Not struggle, okay? Not struggle, but do it flawlessly. No mistakes. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Farewell, everyone, and goodbye.